I'm taking the green one today and I'll pick that one up tomorrow. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. You like that, huh? It is Monday afternoon now? Monday afternoon, August 15th, 2023. It's just a little after 1 and we just got off work. So as you see, this I had already reserved about a couple of weeks ago because it was slated for destruction. So if there's any kind of cool things like these, you know, we could tear them apart or whatever when they're due for being trashed. So, and then we'll ask. Usually there's one person that's in charge of doing that, and then we ask, oh hey, you know, that one display so and so, can I get this? So yeah, I got the someone I had actually wanted Splinter before, but someone had already reserved Splinter, so I wanted this, and everybody was already vying for the characters: Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, and such. So those guys were already taken. I just wanted this. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going to put this. I have no idea. Just more junk, right? One great advantage about having a short shift is I can go run some errands. Still haven't ventured and checked out this new development. It looks like it should be a fountain or something, or at least a little more punch to the color. You know, one day when they were still building this, people were on the bus commenting how, oh, look at the brickwork and how awesome it is. This is faux. When they were putting this up, these are panels. These are just faux panels, so there's no actual brickwork. There may be that's real brick, but that's real brick. Those are faux. I am curious to see, they do have like an upper, more penthouse type of a situation up there. I would kind of like to live right over here by the neon sign. Landmark has got what? Passages, Oppenheimer, Ninja Turtles, Barbie, Theater Camp, Past Lives. I gotta say about these Skechers that I have. I've had Skechers before, but I had a chance to pick out the kind of walking shoe that I liked, right? Tried them on. Well, these someone bought for me, which I really can't, I don't complain, but these particular style, they're good looking shoes. They kind of remind me of chinos. They're slick, they're black, they're comfortable. But walking on a hard surface like concrete, you know, or asphalt like that, it makes it difficult for me to walk because I have flat feet. So when I make my step, my foot doesn't hold its shape. It just spreads out sideways like a pancake. So depending also, like in dress shoes, double E's or extra wides is usually what I used to go for. Like Florshams and everything like that. But since I didn't get a chance to pick these out, the bottom's outer sole, the way these shoes are cut, they're cut more narrow. You know what I mean? Everything about it. So for me to try to control my step when I'm walking like this is very, it's painful and it's exhausting on my calves, because I got to make sure that I maintain a steady step. Because if I'm not really paying attention when I step, it gets all wobbly, and it's almost like trying to walk in sand. Kind of, I guess best describe it. Anyway, we've had some fires over the last couple of days. I think this was this morning, right here at Bobby's. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can smell.
Those ones aren't like my favorite one at all.
Yeah, that sucks.
They're very wicked good. They're pretty good for
Bobby's used to be over on Walnut many years ago, and they were called Rick's back then. And it was kind of like a little hamburger stand, but that place was always busy, and it was like basically standing room only on the outside. So basically headed west on Walnut, just up ahead over here. It was on the left-hand side. But I tell you what, though, they had some really doggone good French fries. They love the French fries. The ex-wife and I used to, when we could afford it, we'd treat ourselves and we'd get some hamburgers there. Daughter loved the French fries, but all kids love French fries. Speaking of kids, oh no, it's a Happy Meal. We also had a fire. I think it was this morning or yesterday, but further up over on Lake, in front of the Popeye's Chicken. It looked like a big old SUV that was on fire. And I had briefly also my email, and I think I saw someone had posted on the Nextdoor app that there was a fire up in Altadena somewhere. I know that we had another one just this past weekend, I believe, right up over here in the I think in the Bungalow Heights or something. But yeah. Whew. She's hot today. Always something new. Ooh, it's already like 71. Oof. That's us. Good morning, folks. Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Wednesday morning, August 16th. 2023. It's about 7:39 in the morning. I gotta go to CVS and go get an inhaler. It's kind of weird right now. It's about 70, 71. It's been actually quite warm all night. Rather stuffy in my room. It was surprisingly, I was on eggshells pretty much all night because when I got home, I could hear Rick had showed up. I knew it was just a matter of any one day because they've been talking to each other a lot on the phone late at night, like at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, multiple times. That kid is a mama's boy. They both are, actually. I find that to be very, very funny. Especially like Lamar, he's like, Mama, Mama, Mama. Even Rick too. Mom, Mom. I feel like I'm out in the sticks or something. But, and they were drinking. I don't, you know, surprisingly, and his girlfriend was here too. I don't know if they're still here, but surprisingly enough, thank God, it remained to be quiet, you know. But I don't know how long he'll be here, if any, through the weekend. As I said, it's pretty pathetic that they come over to this residence to cut loose and get drunk and do whatever it is that they're going to do, just totally cut loose, like they want an all expense weekend for two for Las Vegas or something. Yeah, it's very childish and very irritating is what it is, because it's never a fail. That's the only reason, because I've heard Leslie, his girlfriend, talk to Carla on times when they're trying to bond. Carla hates her. I don't think she knows. Maybe she gets a feeling, but that they live at her parents' house. They rent a room there, and they have strict Mexican family. Okay, they have strict rules, which is why I'm kind of surprised, honestly, not to be racist, but in this relationship, because as strict as mom and dad and the brothers sound, you know, I'm like, okay. But that also says that she's also said, well, you know, they don't like him and stuff like that. But, you know, because he sometimes, if he does come home drunk or he drinks, he'll get out of hand. Well, it's like, and then Carla had said, well, you know, yeah, you do. You gotta follow their rules. Kind of, you know, like when you come over here, I got rules. What rules? If the only rule is you have to agree with her and do her bidding, because if the moment you say no to her or disagree, you're on her poop list. So I guess they did move the bus stop over instead of from over by the restaurant, and I suspect it's because of the housing development over here. See, this bus stop right here used to be just down several yards down over there, but I guess now for the residency, for the convenience, because it's going to be comprised mainly of elders. Our elders. So we'll see, because the sign's not down that was over there is not over there no longer. So that bus better stop over here. I don't want to run. And also, I think one of the developments that was assumed and, well, announced long ago, that it was supposed to be for affordable housing. I'm not sure if it's the one over here on the corner or the other one's over there. Someone had posted on the Nextdoor app that they now find out that it's luxury condos. I think that's happened before here in Pasadena. Something like that happens. But that's okay. Doesn't matter, because every new housing development has to have 10% affordable housing. For 10% for whatever the condo would be. Good grief. I like this shop. I always like this. There's actually another one. I can't remember the name. It's on Lake, just past the freeway. The owners of the pawn shop own the whole building, and upstairs are bachelor apartments. All right, let's do this. Plus, I still have the other piece to the TMNT former display. Yes, I am a child. All so quiet. Except for the ice machine. Anything new over here? Nope. Just Gran Turismo. Strays comes out this week. Actually, last night I just saw Cocaine Bear. Holy cow. Honestly, I can't remember ever hearing that story. Maybe in passing at a party or just getting together with friends. Maybe telling stories like, oh, dude, you know what I heard? I heard that. Oh, no, dude, I heard that it goes like this. Type of a moment, so. But honestly, I can't really recall, but that was. And it was a movie that I didn't really take too serious. It was a movie actually that I had to kind of like pause and do something else and go back to it. But that was a pretty effed up situation. Holy cow. Well, just look at our streets now. All right, we're done. And I took this thing apart. This thing was, it was very cool, but rather awkward to transport. It was held together that way with a piece of plexiglass, double-sided taped. Bit laborious to remove, but got it. It is Thursday morning, August 17th, 2023. Whew, I just found my inhaler. It's a little after 9 in the morning, and it is honestly not too bad. Well, presently at the moment it's not really so bad. But yesterday when I got home, I think we got up to 91 yesterday locally here in Pasadena. Anyway, is this gonna work? And Carla didn't have the AC on. It was really stuffy. It was really stuffy. It was just unbearable. And the worst part about it is that I reluctantly cooked something in the toaster oven, so that shot the temperature up within at least 10 more minutes after I did. But it was pretty hot in my room. Between 88 and 90. That's with the fans on and the window partially open. I had to destroy my little patch that I did from the broken window, and yes, the window's still not fixed. Nothing is fixed. Nothing. No spraying, no nothing. Nothing. The first clue is that Carla's still there, so why invest and something that's going to get destroyed again. I understand the logic in letting the problem remain, but no, it was really hot. So it didn't really start to cool down until I'd say maybe around, I don't know, I ended up just going to bed around like 9:30. It was just so doggone hot, and I had no problem, honestly. So kind of don't know if there was any kind of commotion. I don't know, because I was just out like from the heat, you know. Kind of reminded me of when I was homeless and it was so hot that I would just find a park and, you know, crash out under the tree, under a shade, because it was just so doggone hot. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Love, and I didn't think to video it, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's up with them. I think Rick is still here. He's been here since Friday. Though it hasn't been out of hand. But it's just 1 hour out of every day that I'm there at the moment. Instead of one day at a time, it's 1 hour at the moment. 1 hour at a time. Because it's pretty volatile, as you know, as a lot of you have seen and experienced with me. But so I don't have to be at work until 6, so I got a few hours. I was gonna go to LA, but honestly I didn't want to run around ragged on a hot Los Angeles day and then have to come back, go home, change, and go to work. We are here in Pasadena on South Arroyo. Train station is right over there. CVS is over there. And this is, I will put a link down to this place also, and talking about the history with the 8-hour milk farms. But this is Howlin' Dave's. Howlin' Dave's. These are the only days. But any day of the week that you come here, honestly, you see people literally lined up right here, and they got benches here, and then you just make a toin over here. Howlin' Dave, have a hot Howlin' Day. I haven't given myself the pleasure to eat here yet, but we are working on it. I will also put a link down below. It looks good. I mean, it really, and this place has really great reviews. And even if there was nothing on print or visual, you could still tell because there is a line. That's how you know there is a line. So, Dave's Hot Howlin' Chicken. I'm exhausted. At least I had a little while of the stress level not being so bad, but unfortunately it's what I feared was that once Dion is gone, it's wabbit season, and I'm the wabbit, so the stress level's back. Oh well. And we got Lucky Boy. I like the one on Walnut. I guess that's my favorite just because it seems like I spent a lifetime over in that area. And here's the original. Gas is starting to creep up though. Again. Don't see too many of these anymore nowadays. Maybe because I'm more inland. But definitely growing up in a beach community and always being at the beach, these guys would be always flying low across the horizon over the waters. I'm not sure what the banner says. And it was cool. Any of you guys remember those times? Whew. All right, we're home. Saved myself quite a bit of a trip. My plan was to actually go to downtown LA, specifically MacArthur Park, to go get a new phone. I'd been bummed out for the last few days because I lost my phone. Because I was being a dumbass. I was actually on my way to go to downtown LA to go do a video, and then at the last minute I changed my mind. I had my phone in between my legs, and at the last moment when I changed my mind, I didn't look behind me. I don't practice that very much. I don't really. It's terrible. I should practice more often. I see people doing it all the time. And I didn't look back, and I left my phone on the seat. So tomorrow's my day off. I'm going to go down to the Lost and Found just for shits and giggles to see if anybody turned it in, but I doubt it. So MacArthur Park is because that's where usually you go and do well, it's good shopping down there, but also you get your phones, and you could do other stuff out there. You can get a new identity out there. So yeah, and I didn't want to go all the way down there and stuff like that. So they're usually over here on Lake Avenue, in front of the Public Social Services office. So luckily I went over there and they had one. So I'm back and got my thing of tea, got my bag of ice. This is freaking ridiculous. Sometime during the lockdown, this is a 3-pound bag or a 5-pound bag. Bags of ice usually were 7 pounds. This is now called the fun size. It's 5 pounds for about 20 cents more. 15 to 20, thereabouts. Fun size. All right, I'm gonna go home, get something to eat, chill out, get dressed, go to work, come home, then try to plan out. I hope it's not as hot tomorrow, but that's okay. It's my day off, so I can do whatever. I won't be here. I just hope it's gonna get hot. All right, I'll talk to you later. I don't know if the kid's still here or not, but that compressor hasn't been running for like days. It is beautifully clear, and there's just a little bit of kind of a haziness, just like a film that would be from the overnight dirt dust on your freshly washed car that would have been yesterday. Now this is clear. This is pretty doggone clear, and considering we have local fires and we have the wind and we have a tropical storm coming in. I guess it's been several decades since we had one, and that sucker is coming in straight from the Baja. It's coming straight up, it looks like, I guess. So it's expected to make landfall by this weekend, I believe. Yeah, well, but you can see Mount Wilson. See that up there? See that? Right there. Look at that. And the observatory is right over there too. Yes, there is a road there. You can almost see it. I believe there's a... See that line going up to the left? There's the road. I will try to remember to put the information down to Mount Wilson. The Brookmore. Love, love, love. Love this building. It's very charming. Yeah, in the video game world, I don't know if this would be a good defense fortress. Too many windows on the first floor. Because that would be a heck of a perimeter to try to defend. Beautiful building, right? Yeah. I've slept in here, in there, and one other time in there. There was at the time oh, that steeple. Oh, it looks like they tried to write it. It was very crooked when I was sleeping here. I did it once before, and honestly, I kind of felt weird, and I think like I was only in here for about maybe 2-3 hours just to get out of the rain. And then about a year later, a buddy of mine went in there, kind of made regular residence, kept the place clean and everything, and we were there for a year or so. But it's nice. I mean, all this whole building is beautiful. The chapel in there is really nice. And then Eden over here, that place, well, especially before the lockdown happened, any given weekend, that place was always booked for like weddings and a lot of birth announcements and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. Now, not really. Oh, it feels so nice. Wow. Holy cow. Ooh. That is a good breeze. Trying to maintain taking streets where there's shade from the building. Compared to the house, it is so much cooler out here, even if there weren't a breeze. It's just that it's stuffy. I don't understand why the AC hasn't been on. It's like 3 days now. Yesterday was really gnarly. As you can tell, that it got so hot, especially around like 5 through 7 p.m. I don't know about, you know what I mean, in those areas. As it's setting, the radiating heat just seems to intensify. I ended up just like, screw it, I'm gonna trim my hair down as much as possible on zero setting and feel a little bit cooler. It helps significantly, but oh God, God, it's just so miserable. I don't know what is up with her, man. She's just totally drug or alcoholed out, or they both are. The three of them are. If Rick is still there, whatever it is that they do, it just makes them knock out. They'll get up. This has been as of lately, since last week, because he got here Friday last week. The first day was kind of noisy, but then after that, it settled into a quick routine where they're just, I guess they're doing their partying, whatever, and taking a break, maybe eating, when they do, if they do at all. I know LeVar does. Goodness. He always tries to cook. But then it gets quiet for like hours and hours, if not the full day, and luckily all through the night too. Music will go on for a bit, but Jesus Christ, see, I shouldn't be knowing this kind of shit about these people. It's supposed to be just a hi and bye, and any other friendships that you develop with another, that's good. If not, then not this kind of relationship. Coming around to check and see if we got new cardboard, and hey,
Are you taking a video of them?
yeah, we got.
Are you excited for that one?
No. And no, this turned out to be pretty. This definitely, yeah. Dirty dog movies. It's busy in there. It's always busy at the yard house. Hey, you kids, knock that shit off. Wow, it is so much cooler out right now. Oh, look at the dog. It's got like a LED kind of a harness. Fogo de Chao. Weekends, this place is hopping. There's this guy. He's oh yeah. He's doing some weird stuff. Oh yeah. Go cat, go. Woohoo! Ándale pues. Hey, he's feeling the music. Speaking of feeling the music, looks like Hog Heaven, formerly Ixtapa. It's getting a little groovy. Go, dude, go. Come on. Yeah, it's gonna get copyrighted like crazy, but has always been the happening place, man. Always. Definitely gone under some different names, but the atmosphere, especially on the weekends, it's just out of the fucking world, man. Barney's a little quiet. No comment has it going. Wow, look at that. But Fridays and Saturdays, man. I like that place. The inside is just pretty cool. I miss having a normal life. Club 54. Alright, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another. Be kind to one another. Help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Hold down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, have been doing for the last couple of days, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on. And hey, they're still open. I'm off today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Go back to work Monday or Sunday. I got a phone. Starting all over again. Oh well, at least we can get a phone. It's got to be at least, wow, 10, 15 degrees cooler? I kind of figured because with the storm coming, and it's actually, yeah, I might wear my beanie. Ooh, a lot of people. Good night, y'all.